fundamentally what you're seeing at the moment is an increase in wages, and that is a good thing. Because what you're also seeing is finally growth in wages. Wages are going up.
Okay, let's just sit on a shelf that a decade of Conservative government has delivered soaring in-work poverty and literally the worst decade of wage growth since the Napoleonic War. That energy bills are rising, food prices are rising, taxes are rising, inflation is rising. We're just seeing the biggest overnight cut to the basic rate of social security since World War II. The most recent rise in the national living wage was the lowest increase since the policy was introduced. Most public sector pay is frozen. And a huge hike in national insurance means our NHS workers are now paying for their own pay rise, which was already a real terms pay cut. Even Larry the cat now knows the figures Johnson relies on are the consequence of distortions in these statistics from lockdown and furlough. And any wage rises seen in certain occupations will likely be gobbled up by soaring prices across the economy. It's just his latest con. Don't just take my word for it.
ONS data shows in the 3 months to this July, average weekly real wages, which take into account inflation, fell from £491 in April to £488 in July. Some analysts say some data does point to strong wage growth at 6% for the year.
But overall, if you look at what's actually happening to most workers, wage growth is probably nearer half that, say 3-4%. And obviously inflation is now creeping up. It's at 3%. It's expected to get to 4% by the end of the year. So big picture in terms of what's happening to wages, they're broadly flat with prices rising as well as wages increasing.
And if that's not enough for you,
Can I come directly to that? Because you said something that isn't true, I'm afraid. You said something that isn't true about wages.
The wages are growing.
The Office of National Statistics, the ONS, your own body, in the last reporting period, the 3 months running through to July, says that wages are not keeping pace with inflation. So in other words, in real terms, over the last 3 months, wages have gone down, not up. You're shaking your head, but these are ONS, these are government figures.